Hey guys, and Merry Vlogmas Day 6. I think that's what the day is. I could be wrong. I don't know. But let's get into the video. Okay, so today I am going to be doing an Amazon haul because I got the books that I would usually pick up on Amazon. And then two of the books that I usually pick up on Amazon. One is one that I needed to annotate, and then the other is a gift from one of you guys that shipped through Amazon. So I want to open that on camera. So first we're going to start with the book that I'm currently reading, and that is Fire and Blood by George R. R. Martin. That's not where I am because I've been doing the Kindle, but I am annotating in the paperback version. Notice that book is not on my shelf, that's why it's right here. So this is a huge book. As you can see, I've done a video on how I annotate my books before. If you'd like to see that, comment down below and I'll be sure to send you a link. So this is just the 300 years before Game of Thrones dragons ruled Westeros. So this is the first part in this duology. So this is the first half of the Targaryen dynasty in Westeros, not the Targaryen dynasty in Valyria. So the show that is going to be starting production next year, it's going to cover some of the events of this book. I've heard that there's supposed to be 5 seasons with 10 episodes in each, but again, that is just a rumor. So this is just all about the history of House Targaryen, how they came into power, and all of that. So the next 2 books were my randomly generated books for me to buy this month. So the first one is, random piece of carpet on it, is Deep Summer Plantation Trilogy Book 1 by Gwen Bristow. So this is actually a pretty old book. I haven't put these into my Goodreads yet. So yeah, this was published in 1937 and then again in 1965. I'm just gonna read y'all off the back because this is an informal haul. This isn't like a usual haul I would do on my channel, so I don't feel pressured. So it says, for his service in the king's army during the French and Indian War, Judith Shermy's father, a Puritan New Englander, is granted a parcel of land in far-off Louisiana. As the family ventures down the Mississippi to make a new home in the wilderness, Judith meets Philip Lane, an adventurer who travels in the finest clothes Judith has ever seen. He is a rogue, a killer, a thief, and the first thing he steals is Judith's heart. So kind of a romance. And then 3,000 acres of untamed jungle overrun with jaguars, Indians, and pirates wait for Philip in Louisiana. He and Judith will struggle with their stormy marriage and the challenges of the American Revolution as they strive to build an empire for future generations. And the author of this book is from my state. She's from South Carolina, or was, because she's no longer with us. But this book really reminds me of Red Dead Redemption 2 of the Saint-Denis area. Lemoyne is the state in the game because there's jaguars and all of that, even though that game is set in the later part of the century that this book takes place in the 1800s. Well, no, it's at the American Revolution. So this is probably like in the mid or late 1700s, but that era of America fascinates me because it just does. It's when this country was really being founded, and especially expanding west is something that very much fascinates me. So that's why I picked that up. So the next book I discovered on BookTube. I don't know if it was through a Book with Olive or a Hardcover Hearts. It was one of them, and it's a big book. It's a big book. So this is Forever Amber by Kathleen Windsor with a foreword by Barbara Taylor Bradford. So I think I'm seeing when this was published for the first time in 1944, and the forward copyright was in 2000. So I think this is considered a modern classic, and then at the top right there it says historical romance. So this book just seemed right up my alley. It is huge, so I will probably be doing the audiobook on this. It just depends when I read it. So I'm going to read y'all the back again. So, abandoned, pregnant, penniless on the teeming streets of London, 16-year-old Amber St. Clair uses her wits, beauty, and courage to climb to the highest position a woman could achieve in Restoration England. that a favorite mistress of the merry monarch Charles II. From whores and highwaymen to courtiers and noblemen, from the Great Plague and the Fire of London to the intimate passions of ordinary and extraordinary men and women, Anne Boleyn experiences it all. But throughout her trials and escapades, she remains in her heart true to the one man she really loves, the one man she can never have. Like, oh my gosh, if I could write, it would basically be this. Like, I mean, it would probably be set about 2 centuries earlier. This is literally right up my alley by that description. Like, this is something that I would want to read, and it's very hard not to pick up right now, but I'm reading Fire and Blood right now, which is also a pretty hefty book. So I may have to pick this up this month. I don't think I will, since I'm already reading one massive book. And I'm reading another book that takes place at like the same time of this book. But yeah, this is London in the mid to late 1600s. And I want to read this so bad. My hair is everywhere. So let's get to the package I got from one of you guys. I opened it, but it was wrapped in other packaging because I'm supposed to get an order tomorrow. That's for my dog's birthday. And this was light, and what I'm getting him is something light. But then it came in wrapping, and I was like, oh, that is not what I got my dog. So this went through Richmond and then Charlotte. So let's see. So it comes in this nice purple packaging, and guys, don't pay the extra to put it in the nice packaging. I'm okay. So it feels like it's a Funko Pop, but this is from Ben Birdman. So shout out to him. And this will again be featured in I don't know what all this is in here. This will be featured in my Christmas haul. So let's see how we open it. I don't know how to get into this. Oh, do I just untie this? Okay, I did that. So do I... Amazon, you're making this so hard to get into. Oh, okay. So yeah, I think it's a Funko Pop. Yep, it is. Pop ad icons. Oh my gosh, it's Mayor McCheese. This is one of the McDonald's ones. The McDonald's ones I've heard are so hard to find because people will like be lining up outside McDonald's, and I'm like, I'm not about to do that. So thank you so much for sending me it. I love the colors and all of this, of like his box, because if you didn't know, yellow and purple go together. Science, the color will. So the ad icons, I tried to get all the ad icons, so thank you for helping me collect the ad icons. So I'm definitely gonna post this on my Popstagram today or tomorrow. Yes. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So this is just the wrapping. So thank you so much, Ben Birdman. Let me make sure I said that right. Ben Bird Person, not man. But yes, thank you so much. And again, my Amazon wishlist is always linked down below in my description, but for December for Vlogmas is going to be linked down below in the pinned comment. If you guys would like to send me something, and be sure to send me your Amazon wishlist so I can give back to you guys, because you guys mean so much to me. But I will see you tomorrow with a new video. Bye guys!